Hi there. How you doing? Welcome back to the daily live stream at 4 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you guys are ready to lock into the slate. We have a ton of games to dive through. Who knows if we'll dive into all of them? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games on tonight's association. We'll try to pinpoint the favorite games, dive into those games, and as always, I can maybe give out some picks, some things that we're looking at, and things of that nature. If you are new, my name's Austin. Thanks for tuning in to the stream. We do it right now, every single day, Monday through Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Today, maybe go for 30 minutes, maybe 45. We'll see how the vibes are going. What's going on, Max? Free sauce here, Ricky, Mike, Perusian. Definitely butchered that. Ryan. Hey, W. You're in the chat. Welcome aboard. Kaylee Creeper. Love it. What's up, dude? It's gonna be a great day, Kev. Welcome aboard. Stream's going to be fun. It's been a busy day for me recently. I haven't really had a ton of time to dive back into the slate. Austin, drop your email after stream. Email is Austin at callingourshot.com. There you go. Haven't had a ton of time to dive into the slate. Kind of just got home about 20 minutes ago. So it's kind of looking through a couple different things. So this stream will go pretty well. We're going to go through all the games, look at some extra things. We'll maybe add a play in the stream and probably add a play after the stream and whatnot. Either way, it's going to be a great time. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. So we do every single day, 4 p.m. Eastern time. Appreciate you guys for coming out here. 2 minutes, 40 seconds a game. Hey, that's going to be interesting. Yeah, I did see that. You cashed the Cade, Ant, and Barnes 15 plus parlay. Hey, sweet work. Love to see it. Either way, lock in. We're diving into the slate. As always, appreciate you guys for tuning in. First and foremost, normally what I like to start is looking at some injuries, because injuries are arguably the most important thing right now in the association. We'll get into Props Madness at the bottom of the screen. You'll see the 3 official picks I'm having officially right now, but we look at the injury report. All right. That was Tuesday. Let's go to today's injury report. Domantas Sabonis out for 10 games. Cole Anthony didn't participate in shoot around. Lauri Markkanen out. This is one that pissed off a lot of people. Walker Kessler, who was ruled out last night. Everyone bet on Filipowski. Somehow he's playing today. Love that. Jordan Poole and Marcus Smart randomly out yesterday. Now they're back in. Josh Giddey said he will play. And then other guys, there's a bunch of guys in the questionable. Like I said, Marcus Smart, Jordan Poole said they would play. And then I don't know what the hell this is. Doc Rivers meeting with Giannis and Dame to see how they can improve the team. Brother, we're in like game 67. You don't got a lot of time to do that. But either way, we're going to go back to Props Madness. Reminder, code COS, 25% off your purchase. Again, thank you for everyone that's showing up to the stream. We like to do, we like to dive through the injury report. I'm going to start with a couple picks that I have my eye on. And then we'll everyone's on Filipowski. Yeah, it's tough. My picks are scrolling down below at the bottom of the screen. I would love to add 1 or 2. Maybe we'll do that in the stream. Maybe we'll do it after the stream. I want to start with some picks that I have a heavy lean on, and I'll begin actually in Memphis. Memphis versus Portland. One that I really have my eye on is this one. Points and assists. I actually kind of like Scoot today. I don't know why. I feel like he's kind of been stinking it up the last 2 games. 2 for 12, 5 for 14. I just feel like that's the kind of performance I'm getting, though, if I back Scoot. The guy I actually want to take a pinpoint at is a guy by the name of Luke Kennard. His points plus assists, we've dropped it down to 14.5 on FanDuel. This is a pick that I looked at hard because of Ja Morant's injury. Ja Morant is out, and you've seen the hit rate. He's been really good recently. Now, that did include a game versus the Blazers earlier this season. 14, so it have missed on the hook. What happened in that game? 3 points on 1 of 5 shooting, 11 assists on 12 potential. So pretty easy. How he scores the basketball, he's a good spot-up shooter. I want to say, what is he shooting from 3? I want to say he's shooting a pretty high percentage from 3, one of the highest in the league, if I'm not mistaken. Splits, shooting 46%, 45% in general. So he's a really good shooter, but at the end of the day, he's more going to be having the ball in his hands. The only reason why I have not pulled the trigger on Luke Kennard, and it's for this reason, it's their injury report. Scottie Pippen Jr. is the one that I'm a little bit nervous about. He will steal some minutes on the second unit. If he plays well, you're going to see Luke Kennard miss some games. Scottie Pippen Jr. did not play he played on the 15th, but he didn't play on the 17th. So that gives me a little bit of pause. I still didn't get it done. Just a pick that I did look at, and I think it's got a good chance. But either way, I like that. In terms of this game, I think one of these guards has a good game. The problem with them is you got Scoot Henderson, Anthony Simons, Shade and Sharp. Heck, you can even throw Denny of Dia in here. One of these guys is going to have a big game. The problem when you don't see me betting on the Blazers much is because, like, who is it going to be? Now, Anthony Simons would be my first choice, but every time I bet on Anthony, you get a game like this where he shoots 2 for 11. What happened in that game? Scoot Henderson had a 30 ball. It feels like a Scoot Henderson game is coming. He's had a couple duds where he's put up 12 shots, put up 14 shots, clanking. I mean, shooting 36 and 17%. Not a single free throw here. You look at how Scoot scores the basketball. Pick and roll ball handler, spot up, transition, and free throws. A-plus matchup against this team. If they're going to throw their best defender out on someone, it's going to be an Anthony Simons. I could see Scoot getting busy here. They're still down some guys. Jeremy Grant is currently doubtful. So you see when Jeremy Grant and DeAndre Ayton are out, Scoot, not the best hit rate, but again, the volume's typically there when he gets close. 4 for 9. I mean, these are all in March. So 5 of 12, 3 of 9, 4 of 11, 5 of 13, 10 of 16. So the volume's been pretty good these last few games. It's just, I don't know if I really want to lose on a Scoot Henderson right now. And you catch my drift? We move on. Here's a pick I really, really like, and it's in my Underdog fantasy entry. That is Jabari Smith Jr. I like his under in points. Just dropping down to 11.5. This is one that I have my eye on. I don't know if I'll pull the trigger on it, but you see his numbers with Van Vliet in there. They haven't been great. If you pull up, where is he? Jabari. You look at Jabari splits. He's been not great on the road. Here, I'll zoom in for you. Yeah, you see on the road, he's shooting 40% in general, 31 from 3, averaging 3 points per game less on the road. He did just torch the Magic, which is a little concerning. If you look at head-to-head wise, torched them for 20 points. Basically what the Magic were doing in that game was Jalen Green had the ball a ton. And basically, Jalen Green would get a screen set by like Şengün, and they were trapping him. Hence why he had in this game 8 assists on 15 potential. That was a game without Van Vliet, so he was kind of their point guard. We'll see if Van Vliet's the guy that is kind of running those actions. I don't know. Van Vliet does have some good numbers historically against the Magic. Hasn't played them this year, but last year, 14 and 37. And what is Fred Van Vliet's career high in points? It is 54. And who did he do it against? The Orlando Magic. So, again, I just think if you want to bet on Van Vliet, you already missed the train. We're up to 12.5, 13.5 on some books. His line was 10.5. So, if anything, based on how sharp the lines are, I kind of lean the under right now. Whenever I see a line move by 3, I normally lean the other, whichever way it's not going. So, I mean, that line moved by 3, they're pretty sharp. So, it wouldn't shock me if he ends with like 11, 12, or 13 tonight. He could obviously go nuclear as well. Let's keep things moving. Who's draining 3? Yeah, no, for real. Talk about who's draining 3s like Onyeka. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday, bro. I saw he was 2 for 2 from 3. Jalen Green over in points from Man Jacob. Another one I do like. He has turned into more of a scorer without Van Vliet or with Van Vliet. So when you see him with Van Vliet, he absolutely goes nuclear. And this is an all right matchup for him. Pick and roll ball handler, transition, spot up, whatnot. I've seen a lot of people on Dylan Brooks. You might be looking at Dylan Brooks head-to-head. Again, he scored 17. You'll notice 21 shots. I'll tell you one thing that's not happening today. Dylan Brooks shooting 21 shots again. That will not happen. I can guarantee you that. He's not shooting that many. There's a reason he got that many, and that's because they kept trapping Jalen Green, and he was passing it to Dylan Brooks, who was just firing it or driving or doing whatever. He's not getting that many shots today. So if I were to back anyone scoring the basketball here, it is Jalen Green. But again, I don't know if I'm really rushing out to do that. Jaden McDaniels, let's look at his rebounds and assists. This is a game. Oh, wrong one. This is one of those weird ones where they play each other today and play each other on Friday. But rebounds and assists for Mr. McDaniels, he's been really good. Looking at 8.5, a little bit juiced. I don't really want to include a lot of these games, so I would really want to include with Randall and Gobert. But even with those two, he's been better as of late. But again, not a pick that I really love with those guys in there, Randall and Gobert. I don't know who he's going to guard. Could he guard Zion? Could they maybe put him on Zion and just have help coverage coming? What did he do head-to-head wise versus them? He only had 3. That's a good question. You know what? This is when was this game? January 2nd. January 7th. Pelicans, Timberwolves. I am curious how they defended this game. Let's see. Let's watch a little film. All right, so this was with DeJounte, McCollum. So based on this, all right, Jaden McDaniels is guarding Herb Jones. Is that Herb Jones? Back when Herb Jones was playing? If you were to go to the next shot, that's an alley-oop. We don't want that. Driving layup. Still Julius Randle out on him. So not necessarily I don't know. I don't know if I'd really want to back him. I don't think this is a great matchup for him to grab rebounds. If anything, I'd probably lean towards Gobert to have a pretty good game, rebounding the basketball head-to-head wise. Only at 7, though, in that game. Who the heck had all the rebounds? I swear if it's Julius Randle, I'm going to crash out. No, wait. This must have been. Oh, was game head-to-head. Wait, what? What am I looking at? At the right game? What's going on here? Head-to-head wise? Why is it only saying 7? I'm confused. Either way, I'm out. I'm out on that game. They won by 7. Oh, no. I'm looking at points. What are we doing, Austin? I'm so not locked in. 8 and 14 rebounds. Okay, well, now that we're doing there, rebounds and assists, head-to-head. Okay. All right, we're back on. We're back on track. All right, jeez. What was that? Either way, let's keep things moving. Square, but you take Cade, Cat, and Durant, 20 points, minus 110. I can't call you crazy there. Like I said, I do kind of like this Gobert head-to-head one. Rebounds, though, wise for Gobert. That's not a bad added play at all. Low key. I mean, if you watched how Gobert played defense in that game, I could show you basically all Gobert was doing was he was just camping down in the paint. If you look at his rebounds, this is all Gobert was doing. He was guarding Herb Jones. He would just drop and wait for Zion to try to drive. This was legit all he did. And this is all of his rebounds. It's just like that. The only thing I wouldn't love about Gobert right now is that he's not playing a lot of minutes. 26. He did get to 35 here, but 30. I guess he's getting some minutes. He returned here, so not a surprise he played that many. Not a bad one. What's his 10 rebounds line? I know. Let's see. Timberwolves. Be curious what his rebounds is looking like. I'm Rudy Gobert. 9.5, too juiced for me, minus 160. I'm just not going to play anything there. I already got Randall. I don't need 2 plays in that game. Jacob, you want me to look at Naz Reid back-to-back? Is that a head-to-head? I know Naz Reid's played well head-to-head. I talked about him earlier today. I think it's a good matchup for him. 13 last year. Not the greatest numbers, though. Not the greatest numbers. Either way, let's keep things moving. I'm not going to be here too long. I need to find some added plays. Let's go to the big game. A lot of people are looking at this game. Denver versus LA. Denver has been an interesting Gobert double-double. Is any better? Yeah, Gobert double-double is up there, but I wouldn't really trust that man to score 10 points. No. Don't count him. This is a game, if I'm going to think about this Lakers game. So if you've been watching the Lakers post LeBron being injured, what I have noticed watching them, Luka gets insane usage. We know that. But what he also does is he calls up for screens, I swear, every single possession, trying to basically manipulate the matchups and get the matchup he wants. Well, if Luka's calling for a screen, who's he going to call for it against? Nikola Jokic. The problem with the Nuggets is they don't switch Nikola Jokic out onto centers. So you're going to see a lot of double teams go Luka's way. The question is, who's going to be the recipient of those double teams? Now, there's a couple different guys I would argue could be the recipient. The first one, we know Jackson Hayes. That's kind of what he does. He gets whatever the passes. I also, a play I don't mind, Jackson Hayes assists, because I could see Luka getting doubled, kicking it right to Jackson Hayes, who's standing at the top of the 3-point line or the free throw line. They're going to be a guy that's going to rotate to Jackson Hayes, and he's got the pass to someone. Could it be Reeves on the side? Could it be Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect, Dorian Finney-Smith? Wouldn't shock me if it's any of those guys. And I think they're good opportunities. We've seen in the last 3 games, 3 assists on 5 potential, 3 assists on 4 potential, and 3 on 5. So again, they are there. I don't mind that. I wish the points and assist line, like honestly, this line is not one I mind at all. Honestly, a pretty solid line. I don't hate that one. I do. You're going to need probably his minutes. Head-to-head wise, how did he do? At 5 points, only 1 assist. Not a great game for him. What happened in that most recent game against the Nuggets? LeBron was active in that one. That we're going to be looking at this. Well, I don't know. He wasn't active in that one. We're looking for the game here, this one, the blowout game. This was a much different game plan, though, because if you saw the Lakers, they had Rui Hachimura. He was the primary defender for Nikola Jokic. That's not the case here. So you're going to see Jackson Hayes have to play more. Alex Len probably not playing, but I would imagine Jackson Hayes is going to have to step up as the primary defender, because I don't think you'd really want Dorian Finney-Smith. Like, you could put Jared Vanderbilt there to be annoying, but that is not going to fly. So again, you're probably going to need Jackson Hayes to play a little bit more. He only had 4 points, though, in this game. So it's a little bit concerning. They shot a lot of threes, 16 for 41. So not a lot. They made a good amount. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting one there. Either way, let's keep things moving. Yeah, Hayes 2+ assists. I kind of dig it. Not sure I'll play it because, I don't think it's a bad play at all. Austin Reeves, I put in my underdog slip as under in points. I think this is priced as high as Reeves will see unless Luka's out. I personally think the line's a little bit too high. I get it. People say head-to-head wise, he had 37 against them, but Reeves, not really a high volume guy. Like, this game, he got 21 shots. Again, it was the Spurs trapping the heck out of Luka. This game, 21 shots. Again, great miss against the Suns. And then Nuggets, game without Luka. And then this game, he shot very efficiently. So I don't know if I see a lot of value in his props. His rebounds prop at 4.5, not bad at all. Surprised to drop there. His rebound chances have been great. So a little bit hesitant there. If I'm thinking about this matchup, how has he done head-to-head wise? 8 rebounds, obviously. 4. I could maybe get there with Austin Reeves in terms of his rebounds. Yeah, 4 rebs, parlay. Yeah, I could see that. Honestly, I could see him getting the 5 rebs. 5 rebs is minus 140. So I could see that. As his assists, if you're looking at his assists, at 5.5, not bad. Clearly, he had 13. Those numbers are going to drop a ton, but I don't mind the assists. What are the rebounds and assists? 11, 10.5? 10.5, not a bad line at all. You've seen without if you look at the games with Luka, without LeBron, he's hit it almost every single game. His only game he missed, he had 15 rebound chances, 9 potential assists. Reeves is a stud. I could see him getting doubled a ton though. Luka, that is. So maybe he defers to I see you're asking about Reeves threes. I assume you mean 3.5, not 1.5. Not bad. You can't really say, he shot 13. Again, how he shot 13 was they just kept triple teaming Luka, and so everyone else was wide open. So you got a lot of open looks. Some people, Dalton Connect. Dalton Connect is not bad. I don't think I would. We can't be counting this game where he shot 13. He was the only option. But I do think when you look at games with Luka without LeBron, he's been getting the minutes. 3 for 9 here, 2 for 4, 1 for 3, 2 for 7. I don't know if Dalton connects a great spot here in this matchup. Personally, I just don't know if you really want him out there. He could play, but we've seen in the games before play 9. I don't know. Lakers bench is always moving around. I think they're going to need Vanderbilt out there. Gabe Vincent's a guy that I don't mind. I just don't. He's way too streaky for me. You're getting like 6 of 9, 0 for 5, 3 for 5. Honestly, Gabe Vincent at 7.5 points. You'll probably have him out there as well. It's a weird game. Weird game. I've seen people asking about Jordan Poole. I don't really want to touch Jordan Poole, if I'm being honest. Dude, a 15.5 points line. You're kidding me? This guy ain't playing more than like 20 minutes. He's playing the first half and not playing again. Of course, yeah. Something is whack about this line. I'm just going to tell you right now, something is whack here. So something's going off. I don't know why this line's 15.5, but that feels like a trap and a half. That feels like Norm Powell from yesterday. I don't know. Got me crazy. All right. So I'm just saying. Someone's asking about Tyler Hero. I actually don't know if I'd take Heroes under in the threes. I could see him go nuclear today. You look at Hero threes wise. Look how he's done against them this year. 3 on 12 threes, 10, and then 4 on 17. I mean, if you watch Jalen Duren, it's a perfect matchup for Jordan Poole. The problem with why I'm not backing goddamn Reeves is because he keeps costing me coin. Or else I would be right here. I would add the play as points to my card, move on with my life. But I can't trust the man. I can't. But trust me, if you go and look at these spreads, we'll look at some spreads now. Spread. Here. One sec. Look at these. Who the heck is bet on the Pistons? Feels pretty easy. So Timberwolves yesterday who were playing that everyone. Yeah, wouldn't you know? 75% of people are on the Pistons against the Heat team who has lost like 8 straight in a row. That feels odd. Moving on down the slate. Wizards Jazz couldn't pay me to bet that. This is a weird spread too. The Kings stink. Only 5 points. I don't know. Sus. Grizzlies, Blazers, that one makes sense and all that stuff. I could see the Knicks losing today, if I'm being honest. Speaking of my Knicks, how do you guys feel about this one? Stephon Castle. Really, if you were to look at his last 3 games, 26, these are all without Fox and Wemby. 26, 5 of 15, and 23. So he's had very solid games here, several blowouts in here. A guy that let me go pull up this game. The question is, I mean, he's like their only good scorer, though. This is the guy I could see. I mean, we saw how I talked about at the beginning of the show. Scoot Henderson. I mean, a guy that plays very similar to Stephon Castle, a lot of driving, getting to the hoop and stuff. He dropped a 30 ball on him. Now, granted, he went 4 for 4 from 3, got his free throws, but I don't know. Feels like a game. Stephon Castle could have a pretty good one. I don't know. Maybe I have PTSD from taking overs. All right. Answer more of your questions. Jalen Williams had a triple-double. Yeah, wasn't that game, though, without Chet? Isn't Chet playing tonight? Counting Jalen Williams. Is Chet playing? What's this injury report look like? Injuries. Yeah, Chet's playing. I don't think in that last game that he had triple-double. Is this the game? Where's the game he had rebounds and assists? This game. I mean, this game they were missing. That was 3-7 against Portland. Let's see. I thought they were without like 9 guys. Yeah, I mean, this game we're looking at him. I mean, come on, guys. This is I'm not betting on him. I mean, sure, he got a triple-double. What is his line? Why is his line 13.5? Get Philly's bad. This feels way too high. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Why are we at 24.5 for Jalen Williams? I get it. The Sixers stink, but I don't know. This feels very high for a guy that they're still going to play with some guys that know what they're doing. I don't know, man. That one feels weird, right? Am I missing something? Who's out that is not on here? I mean, Case and Wallace. I mean, Hartenstein, sure, but Chet Holmgren's playing, is he not? That feels weird. I'll have to do some more digging, but I don't think Jalen Williams deserves a 25 PRA line. As long as Chet Holmgren suits up tonight, I don't think he deserves a 25 PRA line. Like he's not a good scorer. If Chet's out there, I mean, he's an okay rebounder. Maybe what is the points plus rebounds? What's that looking like? 20.5? Yeah, I mean, what was his usage in that game? Usage? That was Portland. I don't know, man. This feels like an under. This feels like an easy under, right? I mean, let me just confirm. Chet Holmgren, NBA, ESPN. Injury? Have we received confirmation that he's going to play or not? News. That's my only question. And I don't love it as much if you take, if you put in, what's his name? Chet Holmgren. But Chet Holmgren has lines and stuff like that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to look into this one, but I don't mind fading him at 20.5. Low key, I mean, 20.5. Well, that might be added to the card. Hey, so you got the doctor. Shout out you. Luka over points. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This one, 20.5 points and rebounds. God forbid Chet gets ruled out. I still don't know. I get it. It's the Sixers. The Sixers stink. But it's not like the Sixers are the best matchup in the world for centers. I mean, let's see. StatMuse. Centers, game log versus Sixers. I mean, Goon 22 and 13, 11, fine. Turner, fine. Okay. I still don't feel like he's going out there and I mean, we just saw him playing a game, same exact situation. It was this game, and who's guarding him? It was Donovan Clingan. Clingan plays negative defense. He leaves you wide open from three. Hence why he could just dish out. That yeah, I don't know. That's weird. The Giddler, oh man, I don't know. All right. I'm going to answer a couple more questions and I'll probably get on out of here. But yeah, we'll add some plays. This is one that's at the top of my thing. Wait, where'd the line go? You guys bet it down to 19.5? Damn you. But that's one I don't mind at all. What other things you guys got? Aaron Wiggins. Yeah, I could get behind that. This is just weird. Why does... It's like they're... I don't know what the heck we're doing. This is weird. Why these lines? I mean, what is Jalen Williams' 3-point line? I don't know. I'm gonna have to dive into that one a little bit more. Bona, bro, we can't be betting on Bona. Come on, lock in. Jalen, dude, Aaron Wiggins. I can't really get. I don't know about Wiggy Wigs. Don't mind it though. All right. What other questions you guys got? And then I'm gonna get on out of here so I can go finish up the added plays. Any other things I looked at? I wanted to get a bet on the Knicks. The problem with the Knicks is I don't know who does the scoring tonight. If you look at Mikal Bridges, he torched them recently. 41 points, the Spurs, on Christmas Day. He torched them. What their defense has recently been doing is anyone that like tries to be aggressive attacking the hoop, they just double team you and leave kickouts to open guys. Problem is the Knicks don't have like, if it were Jalen Brunson playing in this game, I'm probably taking his over and assists because I know he's going to have the ball in his hand, setting up his teammates. But am I converging in on Josh Hart when he tries to attack the hoop? I would say no. Like Luka, sure. When Luka calls for a screen, yeah. But I don't know about surging in on him. What are you asking? Oh, you're asking about Nick Richards. The reason I ignored your Nick Richards comment is because We're not betting on Nick Richards. Yeah, I don't know how you can bet on Nick Richards these days. His minutes are literally a disaster. I mean, like, how do we bet on him? He plays 12 minutes here, 20, 29, 31, 28, 16. I don't know how you can I don't know how you can do that. Exclusive pick will drop in a little bit. I'll find out some things. But yeah. Oh, did we just get news? Darius Garland is out. I mean, we knew someone was getting ruled out. Evan Mobley on track to play. Wait, no, what the hell is this? No, these are from yesterday. Yeah, Darius Garland out. Not a huge shock there. We kind of had a feeling someone was going to be ruled out in that game. So fire up your Ty Jerome slips. Now he gets a line just yet. But interesting. Yeah, Richards is a scam. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Phoenix is a disaster. I just don't want to get there. So Isaiah Joe points. I don't mind that. Desmond Bain under in points either. I don't mind that either. But I really need to cook up some added plays. So I might be wrapping up the stream here earlier than normal just because I want to get, I don't know. There's so many things. That's the one thing I don't love about like an 11 game slate is that you kind of have to pick and choose the games that you want to attack. Now, luckily, there's some games I can clearly avoid, but can you take a look at Luka assists? Yeah, I got you. Luka assists is one that I considered. Where is it? Luka assists sitting at -140 right now. Always the problem with Luka assists is if you take assists or rebounds plus assists. I don't really indifferent on this matchup. In terms of the rebounds and assists, we can look at them both at the same time. 4 games without LeBron and with Reeves. We've seen 24, 12 assists, 19 potential. This game, they let him cook them. 3 assists, 11 potential, and then 19 on 23 potential assists and 25 potential assists here. I think you'll see probably closer to this 25 potential assists, if I had to guess. So I actually kind of like the over and assists again. Head-to-head wise against them. Head-to-head wise, he's finished with 21 potential assists here. Only 11 here. I don't know what happened in this game. 22nd. Oh, no, this was the game with LeBron, was it not? Let me check. Right, this was the game with LeBron. Yeah, this was this game. So he didn't. Who had the assists? So him and Luka and Reeves both had 7, and LeBron had 5. And Rui had 4. I don't mind firing up Luka assists again. Be honest. A parlay that I don't mind again is this one. Let's cook it up. Here's a parlay I don't mind in the slightest. It is Luka. I'd probably take an alt line under points. I just don't see him dropping 37. Let's say that's the case. And then like some Luka assists. He should get you 7. That's -150, a little bit too much. -110 there, not bad. At that point, I'd probably just take the regular over and assist though. But that's probably a parlay that hits. CP3 assists, don't hate that. I like that play as well. It's 6.5. That's way too low. Wrapping up some questions here. Joe Val rebounds, another play I looked at. Nas Reed, I don't know if I'd really get there, but Nas, I don't mind him. And yeah, Luka rebounds. That's the problem when you're taking just the rebounds or the assists. You can get both of them. And you think about how he's playing defense. Who's he guarding? Aaron Gordon? That's my guess. He guards Aaron Gordon. So I think they'll make him a 3-point shooter. So either way, I gotta go lock in. We gotta go find some added plays. So if you aren't in the DubClub, you can join. There's a 2-week free trial down below. We'll have an exclusive pick added in a little bit, and we'll probably add one down below for everyone out in the pinned comment of our YouTube video and stuff like that. So either way, got to get in the lab, adds and plays. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the shorter slate than normal, but we are going to cook up some added plays and get them out to you guys. If you're in the DubClub, if you're not, try to get one out there for you as well. Go and get into the lab, cooking up some winners for you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. See you next week. Not next week. What am I saying? 4 p.m. tomorrow. See you then.